What's good? This is Kareem from DJBooth.net, and I'm here to give you guys a quick video rundown and review of the new Cerwin-Vega P1500X powered speaker system. So basically what we have here is a Cerwin-Vega powered two-way 15-inch speaker setup. And Cerwin-Vega has been around, they've been in the game for a very long time. I've been DJing for 20 years, and my very first pair of loudspeakers were a set of orange and black Cerwin-Vegas from the 80s that actually still worked well into the 90s. So I'm expecting the Cerwin-Vega speaker lineup to always have a nice quality sound and the durability that's going to last you a really long time. So the new P-series that they have from Cerwin-Vega comes in a 15-inch two-way configuration that you see here, and the review that's going to come out tomorrow is the Cerwin-Vega P1500X, which is actually the subwoofer powered edition of the same speaker setup. But this is the P1500X. You got your two-way 15-inch woofer down here, and your highs are from your horn up top. It's a completely molded polymer type enclosure. It's molded because it saves on weight. It also provides a nice crisp sound for you, and you have a nice trapezoid style design, meaning you have a nice area here where you can mount this on a stage for your stage wedge. You have your ergonomic rubberized handles here on the side and on the top. You also have your mount points on the top, and you also have a standard 35mm pole adapter on the bottom as well. You got your two air ports here to allow the circulation of the air from the woofer when it hits. And you have a very nice design overall. You have a nice steel mesh grill that's going to protect you from any bumps, dings, or hits that may happen. Very good for the mobile DJ. Also good for a real club standard type installation. So you have a powered speaker system here, meaning you don't need an amp. There's an internal amplifier which runs at 1500 watts max, but is really 540 watts continuous power. So that's a lot of power that you're punching through this amp. And if we turn it around in the back, we have all of your connections and all of your different possibilities for inputs, outputs, your power cables down here on the bottom. You have your input 1, which can either be switched from mic to line. Input 2 is the same, can be switched from mic to line. It has its own volume level up here. That way you can individually select the volume for your different inputs. You have options for your inputs is the Nutric type dual connector, which you can either plug in 1/4 inch or XLR. And then you have your two throughput outputs, which are XLR outputs as well here. You have your fan-cooled Class D amplifier on the bottom. And you also have a third option of inputs as well, which are two 1/4 inch inputs. And you have a mix output for input 3 as well. Then you also have your additional volume knob, and you have a main volume knob that can control the overall volume of the entire speaker setup. Next up, you have nice indicator lights that show you when they protect, when they limit, and if your signal is being clipped by your inputs. You also have an enhanced EQ on-off switch, which will change the actual sound makeup of your speaker. You also have a Vega bass boost, which you can turn on or off to provide even more bass than you're already getting. And you have a high pass filter switch and a front limiter light switch. That way you can tell at a glance if your speaker is hitting the limit. So sound quality, you have a very nice sound, very punchy. So that's a very nice P type annotation for the speaker, because they're very, very punchy and they really hit hard, they really hit crispy. And honestly, these are the best speakers that I've reviewed so far on our whole entire site. So you have a very high quality speaker system here. It's built to last, great ergonomics. The only downside is the price. They're a little bit high at the $800 price point. You can find them at your retail locations that sell Cerwin-Vega items, but you get what you pay for. You're paying $800 for the speaker system, but it's going to last you a long time. It's going to rock the show. We actually had this for a 3-hour stress test where we had the volume set at 75% or higher, and it just destroyed everything we threw at it. And we even cranked it up even higher than that, and it still never cut off, it never popped, it never cracked, it never hissed. So you have a very good performing speaker. We're going to go ahead and recommend this to any professional or mobile type DJ that wants to be on the go and still have a real studio or real quality style setup for the club. And you can also recommend this for people who own clubs who want a hang type option or a serious speaker that's going to last them through, you know, all the vigors of a club type atmosphere. So for more on the full written review, you can head on over to www.djbooth.net /DJS, or you can just check out the link at the top of the description there in the YouTube video. And you can also follow us on Twitter. That way you know when these videos and demos are going to come out. The username there is DJBlaze _ DJ Booth. And you can also keep following us on the YouTube channel. Keep subscribing to us here. That way you know when these videos come out first. The username there is real DJ Blaze. Thanks for watching.